Theatrhythm Final Bar Line is the latest in the Theatrhythm series of Final Fantasy rhythm games produced by Square Enix. I had never played this series before, but I am familiar with similar rhythm games and the Final Fantasy franchise in general, so when the demo dropped on February 1st, I decided to give it a shot. Speaking of giving things a shot, if you like this video and you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell below. Every little bit helps the channel grow and lets me know you're appreciating what you're seeing. Right off the bat, I love that the demo's progress is fully transferable to the main game. It's similar to what Square Enix did with Octopath Traveler. It's a nice gesture, and I'm sure it helps them from a sales standpoint as well. However, I very much did not like that after completing one of the stages, I had to watch a 4-minute-long, unskippable video. The visuals here are cute, I guess. I think some of the interpretations of classic Final Fantasy characters are fun, but your mileage may vary when comparing to all 100 present here. Just look at Final Fantasy VII versus Final Fantasy II. The two main game modes are series quests and music stages. Playing quests unlock more songs and characters, while music stages let you replay unlocked songs at a greater difficulty for high scores. The gameplay is pretty straightforward if you've played your share of rhythm games. You hit buttons in sequence with the music in order to up your score. Chaining several in a row leads to a greater increase, as well as your characters using spells, skills, and summons. Failing to do so will drain your health meter. I also like that the inputs aren't button specific for accessibility and strategic reasons. It gives you a lot of leeway in terms of how exactly you want to play the game. Playing on the Pro Controller, I found myself much more comfortable using the bumpers and triggers than the letter buttons, so this was a nice touch. I have to say that it's pretty satisfying from the get-go. It doesn't hurt that Final Fantasy has a vast library of excellent songs to choose from. I found myself very content to hit buttons in time with tunes that made me harken back to the many hours I spent on the good old PlayStation 1. It was fairly easy for me to pick up on most command types, aside from this one tracking method, but once I got the hang of it, it was easy enough as well. Like with any RPG in the series, having a balanced party is key to success. If a level looks particularly challenging, you can stack on multiple healers to give you a better shot, or if an enemy is more weak to physical attacks, you can sub out your magic users for more fighters. It's a nice wrinkle, but I found in almost every case with the 15 some odd quests I played that as long as I had at least one physical type and one healer in my party, things generally worked out fine. But purely from a fan standpoint, it was fun to mix up characters across different generations of Final Fantasy in the same party, and it's easy to see that this was a game made for hardcore fans of the series. Overall, if you're a rhythm game or Final Fantasy buff, I can't see you being disappointed with this game. For me, I think the $50 price tag might be a bit steep for what you're getting here, but that might be splitting hairs. If you're on the fence, I highly recommend checking out the demo on the Nintendo eShop or PlayStation Store. It's a nice amount of content to be giving out up front, and should give you a good impression of what to expect when the full game releases on February 16th.